Hello, everyone. Just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about the four types of adjusting journal entries. So we've all seen the slide um, where it's presented, but I just wanted to take a minute to review it and really take some time to actually, if you have a chance, jot this down. I think this will really help when we're doing our assignment for this week. So keep in mind, there are four types of adjusting journal entries that we'll see. So there are prepaid expenses, unearned revenues, accrued revenues, and accrued expenses. Big thing I want us to remember, so prepaid expenses, so when we hear this, prepaid rent, prepaid insurance, we're looking at prepaid expenses. Keyword there, these are asset accounts. So remember, these are recorded as assets. When we look at unearned revenues, these are payments in advance. So think about when we talk about unearned service revenue. So think about that. So you're paying for work in advance. So someone has received, for example, an attorney receives payment in advance for work in the future. So this is unearned service revenue. Key thing there, this is recorded as a liability. So I jot that down. If you remember, we talked about debit and credit rules with remembering that. I think that's my hope. So accrued revenues, when we look at those, these are unrecorded revenues. They've been earned, but cash has not been received yet. So think about if a sale is made on credit. So there's an account receivable that's actually created, and payment will be received later. So we'll adjust, because think about it, we're going to debit accounts receivable and then credit our revenue account. However, later on, we're going to have to debit cash and then credit accounts receivable to adjust for that cash being received. When we talk about accrued expenses, I'd like everybody just keep in mind when we talk about salaries payable, wages payable, and then that having to accrue. So time would have to pass, and then that would be paid out, and then we would have salaries expense, and then wages expense. So my hope here, this helps everyone with understanding how this works. I recommend, if you have the debit or credit rules, keep that with you. Also, jot this down, have this with you as well, because it'll help with the homework. Again, it's a pleasure. Thanks again for your hard work.